Hello everyone, and welcome back to SpartanGaming plays Sherlock Holmes, Crimes and Punishments. We're on case 2 today, which is Riddle on the Rails. This is a short one again, but there's not. How would I say this without, I'm not going to say no more. If I speak too much, it's just going to spoil it. But yeah, this is quite short, but it's very confusing sometimes, depending on how you approach it. But let's play the case, shall we? I don't like the fact that the cases are independent from each other. It makes recording really difficult. That's why I'm recording in episodes instead of just one continuous video. Just because it's more easier for me personally. Especially since as I cannot save. You can't manually save in this game, so if I make a mistake somewhere, see, in these cases, there's specific set clues, and if you miss a clue, like in the first one, I replayed the first case at least 3 times recording because I missed something. And because you can't go back to a previous save, then it means that you have to start the case all over again, which is going to be a pain in the arse in the later cases, which will be about, what, 7 or 8 videos long? If I get to video 8 and I mess up, I'm going to have to go through the case all over again. You're not going to see that, but my heart's going to know, and I'm going to cry inside. Anyway, let's talk about my eventual disappointing and depressing state. Let's continue, shall we? Get introduced to Mycroft now, which is nice.
This trip to the countryside will be good for you, Holmes. As your friend and your doctor, I really do recommend that you give yourself a complete change of scene. Fresh air, brisk walks, bird watching, chopping wood.
Sounds intolerable. I mean, certainly it sounds delightful.
But you haven't yet told me who your friend is, the one we're going to visit.
He is a bee lover.
A bee lover? Do you mean that he keeps bees? That must be Mrs. Hudson, bringing the warm cloth that I requested.
There is someone to see you, Mr. Holmes.
I have no time. Send whoever it is away.
Yes, Holmes, I really think we ought to leave now.
Mycroft.
Sherlock.
Oh, Mr. Holmes? Perhaps you don't remember me. I'm Dr. Watson. We met at the Diogenes Club a few years ago. I documented our encounter in a short story I gave the title The Greek Interpreter.
He does remember you, Watson. My brother remembers everything, and that is why he is so valuable to the government.
We're about to depart for the train station.
I know.
You know?
Sherlock, I need your help. There are people who presently threaten both our country and the Crown itself. You must help us with those methods of yours.
Need? Help? Those are not words I would readily associate with you, Mycroft.
I wrote you a letter, but you did not reply. And this is not about politics. It's about people. People similar to those whom you pretend to defend in your petty detective affairs.
Everything is about politics with you, Mycroft. I'm not interested. Have some of your agents, your spies, or worse, undertake this job of yours. You are defending your people, and they have little to do with the people I choose to help, I can assure you.
That is the point. You think exactly as they do.
Who are they?
The Merry Men. He is talking about the Merry Men, a band of idealistic terrorists.
Sherlock, do please think about it. They are planning something diabolical. Your country needs you.
You need me, Mycroft, and you are not the country, although if your waistline expands very much further.
Mrs. Hudson, tea will not be necessary. Dr. Watson, the train conductor, Mr. Parker, is aware that you will be 7 minutes late. You are in the 4th car. The train will be waiting for you. Sherlock, enjoy your time in Staffordshire. And do, please, at least write to me on your return.
I love the dynamic between Sherlock and his brother. Like, Sherlock clearly doesn't like him, but Mycroft is very persistent, isn't he? I've not really read any Sherlock stories before. All my knowledge comes from the games, unfortunately. I can't read without pictures. I'm stupid. Yeah. Mycroft. He's got a really good voice. I enjoy his voice. Let's interact with Toby before we go. See you, dog.
Look after Mrs. Hudson for us, Toby.
Good boy. And we can leave.
Watson, I'll hold a cab for us. We leave in 5 minutes for the station.
We could put different clothes on, but there's not really any point.
What a gloomy night. It was warmer inside the waiting hall.
Since the station master told us that the train is about to arrive, we should not have to wait very much longer.
Yes, at last.
Attention! The train is arriving at the station. Please stand well away from the platform edge.
I'll take your bags and your blasted archive suitcase. But, Holmes, the headlight. It's faded away.
Something is wrong. I can't hear any sound from the incoming train.
Excuse me, sir. Can you explain what has happened?
I don't know. It's as if the train vanished into thin air.
Holmes, say something.
Quick, fetch a lantern and let us take a look.
It's too dark. Only fog and rails, nothing else.
There is no use in stumbling around here at night. We will come back tomorrow. Well, here we are again at Evesham Station. We have a full day ahead. Let us begin our investigation.
Yes, here we go. Very nice countryside. Typical British scenery you see if you go to random stations like this in the middle of nowhere. Probably haunted. Wouldn't be surprised. Expecting ghosts. Yeah, I like this the environment for this game. This is a very nice level. Yes, it's very nice.
This is the place where we saw the train vanish last night.
Railway sleepers. Nothing unusual.
Yeah, there's not much you can do at the moment.
Possibly thrown from the train.
Just
There are no tracks
investigate.
or footprints on the ground. The rails have not been touched. There's nothing unusual here.
There we go.
There are no signs to indicate that the train ran off the track, nor are there any other traces. There is nothing whatsoever. There are no clues. But then, a negative result is also a result.
Oh, I see what you're getting at. No clues and you're smiling.
Yes, Watson, I do smile on occasion.
Me too.
Mystery appears very promising.
This is a very weird case. This is not something I see Sherlock doing.
We shall require a map of the region.
Perhaps the station master could lend us one.
Come along, Watson. Don't just talk. Your voice upsets me. Yeah, this is not a case of yeah. I don't see Sherlock caring about this. It doesn't seem like very Sherlock Holmesy. I don't know if it's based on anything, but it's very weird.
Good morning. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is my friend and colleague, Dr. Watson.
Yes, I remember you. I'm Station Master Everett. You were here last night. So, you are Mr. Holmes, the great detective. Will you be investigating what happened?
I shall indeed.
It is extraordinary that an entire train could disappear like that. And to think of all the poor people inside it, the passengers, the driver.
Oh no, boo-hoo. Who cares? I really am an arsehole. I remember this. He's got something on his head here, and it's a pain in the arse to... There it is. Full grey hair. Yes. There's some kind of shit on his spot of earth. What would he have earth on his? I thought that was like dog crap or something that he's wrapped on his arm. Honorary badge. Amazing. Do you think he's in like some kind of weird super club? Trade conductors. That's what they're called. The train conductors. There'll be like 5 of them, and he's one of them. He's the old guard.
Could you please give us any details about the train?
Well, there was nothing so very special about it. At least not that I can recall. My memory's not what it used to be. However, if you need it, you can have the train composition report. It's inside my office.
Sounds like it should be confidential. Yeah, have this super confidential report. I don't care. Police, to be honest, the police in this game are dumb anyway, aren't they? So
I would be glad to have a detailed map of the local railway district.
But of course, please, take the one that's pinned inside the waiting hall.
See you later, my good man.
the waiting hall is here. And the map is here. I always forget where this bloody map is.
This map will be useful.
It's not though, is it? And you look at the map, there's nothing on it. Surely there should be stations marked along the route, but no one's marked anything. It's very odd. Very odd indeed. We go map. And we need to go into the train office. Here it is. This is a nice sort of cozy room.
A telegraph.
It's not what we need. Message to all stations. Mr. Robinson is located at Brillington Station.
A new telegram.
I think we
Brillington.
need this.
Bricklington?
Robinson.
Brillington. What a stupid name. Who thought of that name? Stupid English people. Nottingham train liner composition is locomotive, coal car, a first class postal wagon, special wagon ordered by Mr. Robinson. Second class car. Special wagon. Oh no, I need to actually click on it, don't I?
Here is the train set.
My bad. Don't need to worry about that. So tab again. We need to speak to this guy again. I would like to remove those stupid hints that pop up on the left hand side of the screen, but you can't remove them. They can be really distracting. I don't like them.
According to the train composition report, there was a special wagon. What does that entail?
That's a highly secure car, ordered by a private party. It is generally to carry something of value. Those wagons have iron walls, you know, without any windows, and they're fitted with a complex key lock.
That is important information. Do you know what was inside this particular wagon?
Certainly not. No, that's private, and it's not my responsibility to allot the wagons to whoever.
Was there anything exceptional about any of the passengers aboard the train?
What do you mean? Like officials? I wouldn't know. Oh, but now that you mention it, yes, there was something. There was a message from Bridlington Station saying that the train had been delayed because of an issue with the passengers. What kind of problem that they didn't say?
That is interesting.
So we're headed to Bridlington Station.
You mentioned a problem at Bridlington Station. I should like to visit this station. Could you mark it on the local map?
Of course. It's a suburban railway station. You might take a cab there.
Why is it not already on the map?
See you later, my good man.
I don't understand the point of this map. Like, you've not marked anything on it. It's bloody useless. I think the only thing we have to do now is head to Bridlington. Yeah. Oh, what's that? Yes. There's not too much fast traveling in this particular case. There's some, but it doesn't feel like there's as much as there was in the first case. That was constantly back and forth. It got kind of tiring, especially when you've played it like 4 times. Oh, this place has got a spooky vibe to it. Hey, this guy's got the same face as that Joshua Nelligan. Oh, John Nelligan. Joshua was his daddy, wasn't it? 1D. We're giving up on the leaving the platform. Why have they put the really small.
This is an absolute scandal. It's always the same with these rail companies. No respect for the customer.
Yeah, he's got the same face. Wow, they've reused this fucking character model. Amazing. Just stuck a beard and a moustache on him. Hopefully no one notices. Guess they were like only mocapping so many people. Cheap clothes, cheap ticket, cheap ring. Thank God his flyer's not open. Got rough skin. So what is it? Is he a snake?
Please calm down, sir. What is your concern?
Concern? What is my concern? I'll tell you what my concern is. Last night I were on the train as usual with my colleague, heading home. Then along came this ridiculous ticket inspector, who started arguing that our tickets were invalid. He made us get off the train, and he was extremely rude about it.
Dude, you're English. You should have told him to fuck off or punched him in the face. That's the English way. What's going on? I guess in the 1800s they weren't as tepid and violent as we are nowadays.
Were you aboard the train that vanished last night?
Yes, I heard that it disappeared. But I don't care because we would have stopped before then anyway. Our tickets were valid and no doubt about it. And then, to top it all, the ticket inspector pushed everyone else out too, except for a bunch of rich. Well, of course their type don't need a ticket.
No, of course they don't. They're rich. The point of being rich if you can't get on a train for free.
Can you recall anything more specific about this fortunate group?
Well, yes. They were all foreigners. Spanish-looking toffs with snake eyes.
Goodbye, sir.
What's with the snake eyes gesture? I don't... Hello? Fuck's this Crocodile Dundee, motherfucker? Amazing. Look at his weird potato face. He's got more chins than he needs to have chins. His chins have chins. Let's talk to him. So this is Mr. Robinson. I forgot that this guy was Australian. He's going to have the typical...
Good day.
Yeah, he is.
Whom am I speaking?
My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is...
Are you a representative of this damned railway company? Because I have a complaint.
We are not from the railway company. We are...
Well, in that case, Mr. Shamrock Flomes, please excuse me. But I'm not in the mood for idle chit-chat at the moment.
Oh, getting my name wrong. But prove you're a big man, you bellend. Why is he wearing this fucking hat in the UK? He must be sweating his bloody brains off. He's got an Australian hat, expensive clothes. What else has he got? Heavy golden ring. Is he going to have something generic like... Yeah, he's going to have crocodile fucking shoes, isn't he? Fancy shoes, crocodile skins. Oh, typical. Just in case you didn't realise, he is Australian with his Australian hat and his Australian shoes. Brilliant.
You must be Mr. Robinson, is that correct?
Dickhead, more like.
I am leading the investigation of the disappearing train. It would help if you could answer my questions.
Ah, well, all right. I have nothing to hide.
Really? People who say that normally and generally have something to hide.
I presume it was you who placed the order for the special wagon.
Yes. It was to transport my valuable prototype safely to London. My prototype is a revolutionary device. It is capable of producing electricity.
Oh my god.
I'm a businessman and an engineer. I had already found several potential customers for my invention. But I was very optimistic about the directors' board who were travelling on the train last night.
Why is he acting like creating electricity is a big thing in this day? I'm pretty sure it's already been done by Edison. How weird.
You mentioned a director's board. Which company do they own?
The 𝘨𝘨𝘮𝘭𝘮𝘦𝘴 company. I had made an appointment with them. Now they are lost, along with the train and my prototype.
What do you know about the 𝘨𝘮𝘮𝘭𝘮𝘮 company?
It's a large South American company. They showed a great deal of interest in my prototype. and they seemed wealthy enough to do business with.
This revolutionary machine of yours, was it very valuable?
For God's sake, sir, it is priceless. It could change the world we live in, and yet I was selling it for almost nothing. I am a humanitarian, you see. I do not know if I will ever be able to get over this disaster. I cannot believe that it disappeared with that damned train.
This guy's a swindler. The fact that is, I'm a humanitarian, yet I'm willing to sell it, is, yeah, obviously your device doesn't work. Lying.
Mr. Robinson,
lying little shit.
Clarify. Were you travelling alongside your prototype?
Yes, I was. But I had to step off the train. And all because of this stupid station master.
I received a telegram declaring that an important person, a Mr. Bromsby, wished to see you in the waiting room. I merely informed you of this.
Mr. Bromsby is a wealthy gentleman. His interest in my invention was truly unexpected. So yes, of course, I agreed to see him. Unfortunately, he wasn't there. I thought perhaps he might have been delayed, so I chose to wait a while. But despite my requests, the train left the station without me. Absolutely unacceptable.
The timetable is strict. We cannot wait any longer. The regulations require the train to be on time.
You are an idiot. You will pay for it. I will sue you.
The ticket inspector forced all the passengers from the train except for the directors of the 𝘥𝘦𝘧𝘐𝑒𝑙𝑒𝑎𝑛 company.
Not suspicious. Forgot to get this. There's a piece of paper on the floor here. We need this.
The insurance policy for Robinson's machine. A significant sum.
How did he lose this? This is like... Without this, he can't get his money back for his insurance policy. He just dropped it on the floor. Like, how clumsy is this stupid idiot? So it's insurance organised by Thomas L. Robinson for his prototype called the Autonomous Electricity Generator. More like a bag of shit. This policy partially covers the cost of the prototype up to 50% of its value. Maximum cover amount, £50,000. Insurance duration is 1 year. 50 grand in the 1800s is not even a small fortune. It's a ridiculous amount of money. And this guy just happens to lose it. Like, yeah, bollocks. You're a fucking liar, mate. Look at this weird office. It's like... Jamie can't read the notes on the walls. Anyway, let's talk to Station Master.
Good day to you, gentlemen. How may I help you?
Oi, oi.
Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I am investigating the unfortunate disappearance of last night's train.
I see. I'm Station Master Bertram, but my supervisor has not informed me about this. I do not know if...
Do not worry. I have only a few questions.
Oh, God. Let's portrait his ass. Young. Clean clothes. Okay. Instructions. How to be a station master. And he's got ink smudges. You'll be wearing gloves, mate.
Station Master Everett from 𝘨𝘮𝘮 told us that you reported a problem with some passengers last night.
Indeed. This train is a regular line for those who work at Nottingham. But yesterday, everyone was asked to get off the train here at my station. I've no idea why, and it delayed the train. But the worst of it is that now I have to deal with 2 furious passengers who are complaining about the company's service. They stayed here the whole night, but people do not usually pay much attention to the regulations, you see. There are very strict and clear rules. Paragraph 234 of Article 2G-43 states that in the event of a complaint, you must...
Yes, thank you. I understand.
These types of people are the worst, aren't they? The ones who are so strict that they can't go outside the lines.
Apart from the
self-implode.
Parking, did you notice anything else that was unusual last night?
I did, and I mentioned it in my report to our higher management on the matter.
What was it?
Sorry, but I can't tell you. The station master's reports are confidential.
Confidential, you say? How long have you been working here?
I've worked here long enough to...
So not very long.
Quite capable of managing a railway station.
Don't lie to me, you little liar. Rookie, mate, it's what you are.
Let me speak frankly, Mr. Bertram. Your age and your lack of confidence in your position are quite apparent. You cannot deny that you have only recently completed your studies.
I was at the top of my class.
Listen here, young man. I am aware that you wish to protect yourself behind all these regulations, but I represent the law.
And you are obstructing the investigation of an important case. I would suggest that you cooperate with Mr. Holmes. Think of your career.
Ah, that is... Well, I'll tell you everything. First of all...
Oh, you
I
guilt-tripped
saw the
him.
ticket inspector, for it was he who asked the passengers to leave the train. It was not his right to do so. He was very rude. And then, later on, I received a most peculiar telegram from my colleague at Chesterfield Station, the next stop along the line.
What did the telegram say?
Well, that was the peculiar thing. It was almost unreadable. It was full of errors and awfully vague. It was hard to understand if the train had correctly passed that station or not. You can read it for yourself.
We ought to visit Chesterfield Station. We need to confirm if the station master saw the train or not.
Chesterfield, 𝘨𝘨𝘦𝘴𝘩𝘦𝘪𝘳. Train liner number 324 arrived at 12:30, departed at 12:35. Wow. It's very confusing to read, isn't it? Let's see about this. Let's just bring this. Oh. Okay, nothing else. It's just an accident. The Chileans stayed on the train. The Chileans stay on the train was overlooked. Was just a coincidence. The train conductor overlooked them. Or the directors of the Chilean Buses company were intentionally left on the train. The controller removed all passengers from the train except the Chileans. That's what he definitely did. The question is, why? Why did he do that? Let's talk to Mr. Robinson again.
According to this document, you have insurance for your prototype.
Oh, thank God. Where did you find it?
Near the telegraph station.
I must have lost it when I tried to send a message, which I was prevented from doing.
I apologise for that, but regulations state that public access to the telegraph is strictly prohibited.
Upon my word, you keep on digging that hole of yours. You have no idea who I am.
Grip sack.
That you kept your grip sack with you. Why don't you leave it in the luggage room?
Because it's attached to him.
Other things to think about. I lost my prototype. And this idiot station master just stands here doing nothing to help.
Oh, but...
Well, that won't do at all. Station master, I believe that the regulations state that any passenger luggage should be taken to the luggage room.
I'll do it right away, sir. Sorry, sir.
Why would you leave a rookie station master there?
Character. We should learn more about him.
Like, it clearly needs a bit more help. It needs a bit more confidence. So the whole reason we gave the insurance policy was so he moved his bag in here so we can open it, because we're bastards like that.
This grip sack belongs to...
Why did they call it a grip sack?
I think we should open it.
Grip sack.
This is what they call force majeure. I'll keep watch.
The term grip sack just makes me laugh inside. It sounds like a ball sack. Everyone's bloody packages and boxes and blocks are all made by the same company. And they keep using the same... Oh, here we go. I'm following on the right-hand side, by the way. It's easier to do with this one. Yeah, like, why does everyone have the same lock? Clearly not a good lock. Do it. How does a key fit in that lock and then open that? Doesn't make sense.
Look, Watson, a bundle of contracts. Very suspicious. We should study them carefully.
So this is an exclusive sales contract regarding the prototype invention dedicated to an appliance supplying electricity in an autonomous way. Emerson Electric Company, the buyer, understands that they are purchasing this device as is and are in agreement. Mr. Thomas R. Robinson, the seller, is not responsible for any problems that may arise with the prototype after the purchase. Okay, whether or not those issues were known by either party at the time of purchase, that is a fucking stupid contract. He could sabotage the prototype and give it to him, and they've already agreed to that. Oh, it's fine. Yeah. So if he issues, I mean, not issues. If he makes a problem, then this contract is still valid. Why would you sign a contract with something that may be broken when you receive it? The buyer is obligated to make prepayments in the amount of 10% of the prototype price in advance upon signing the contract. The remainder shall be transferred within 1 month each term.
An exclusive sales contract. Mr. Robinson is the seller.
So basically, he's done this 4 times. He has
yet another.
Oh shit.
Mr. Yes.
I did the wrong button then. Yeah, he's he's had multiple exclusive sales contracts. For imagine how much money he's getting.
Well, it is very clear that this Mr. Robinson received prepayments from various people for his machine.
I'm guessing that if he doesn't deliver the prototype, then no, he would still get the money because it's been paid in advance. So even if the prototype disappears, he can still claim insurance on it and the prepaid insurance policy, isn't it? That's sounds like Mr. Robinson was responsible for this accident. That's that one. What's this then? Robinson's motive. The loss of the prototype will bring a lot of easy money to Mr. Robinson, thanks to the insurance and multiple fraudulent exclusive contracts. Or he's a victim. The loss of the machine is a disaster for Mr. Robinson. Even though he planned this fraud, he has lost far more than he could gain. The insurance will not cover the total cost of the prototype. We don't know that. We don't know how much the prototype cost. But it definitely sounds like this is the correct one. So we'll pick that for now. If I remember correctly, this case has like 4 different endings. Where are we doing next? We need to go to Chesterfield Station. Is here. Oh god. This place is spooky as well.
I had thought that all station masters knew the Morse code, but apparently not.
So this is the
telegraph.
The station that sent this. This guy drunk, isn't he?
How could he fall asleep at work like
He's
this?
pissed.
Excuse me, sir. Wake up. Ah, his breath. He must have swallowed half a distillery.
And that explains the how.
By his sleeping off the alcohol, you mean? Wake up, please, sir.
What? The 18-hour-72 train has arrived?
Good day to you. We are investigating the disappearance of last night's train, and we should like to ask you a few questions.
Ha! Look at this guy's absolutely laced. Red nose. Yeah, he's got clean clothes, so it's not bad. He's married. He's got a hip flask. Amazing. And fishing line. That's a weird thing to keep in your pocket. With the hook.
Were there any passengers who got off that particular train at your station last night?
No. Nobody, it seems to me. Although I did not leave my office, so...
No doubt you were very busy.
You don't say. You can't ever get any peace around here. Now you have to send a telegram each time a train arrives and departs.
Station Master Bertram from Bridlington showed me a strange telegram that he received from you last night. It concerned the train, but it was barely comprehensible.
What? He's a fastidious little twerp, that Bertram. I remember everything quite clearly. It was late, and I was tired, but I did my work. So what? There's no need to be so petty.
Binge drinking?
You were not tired, you were inebriated. Tell me the truth now, or I shall not hesitate to document your state in my report.
My friend means that you will end up by being sacked from your position.
All right. So I was drunk. I don't remember all of yesterday, to be truthful to you. Please don't go harsh on me.
Holmes, this man has consumed a considerable amount of alcohol. He's not entirely helpless yet, but...
It will not be long before he is. Obviously, his testimony cannot be trusted.
Weird dartboard. That cheese and ham looks nice. He's also got a cool leather coat as well. Basically, this guy is... We do this. Untrustworthy. Past Chesterfield. The train passed Chesterfield station despite our being unsure if the station master sent the report. Well, the train never passed through Chesterfield station. The station master was drunk and his testimony seems unreliable. He could have sent the report without witnessing the train. I guess it's that. I mean, we don't know. Can't jump to conclusions just yet. Let's,
This bin...
yeah, I don't care. I went the wrong way. It's,
Locked.
oh, shit.
There is no sense in asking the station master to open it. We shall have to pick the lock.
Oh, I've never done this before. You don't normally need to. Oh, God. Do this. Where's this going to take me then? Oh. Floor. Scratches.
Bags were recently dragged here.
Okay.
French wine. A remarkable vintage. These bottles are too expensive for a station master's wage. They were likely taken from the parcels.
Shameful.
Why, he stole bottles of wine. Oh, my word. What a bastard.
These tools were used quite recently. They are still muddy. We should ask about them.
Let's do this first before we go.
A handcar wheelbase. Interesting. It appears that elements of the same construction were scattered everywhere.
This isn't too difficult to put together.
Watson, please tell me, do you believe in magic?
I do.
Of course not, Holmes.
Oh.
Then you are of the opinion that a train cannot simply disappear.
Well, we both know that that is obvious. Why are you asking such peculiar questions?
A little patience, Watson. You will understand my point quite soon. So, are you quite certain that you saw the train at Evesham Station?
Yes, of course. We saw it coming. The headlights, and heard the whistle.
But that is it. We didn't see the train itself.
But... Oh, Holmes, I'm a little confused.
Oh, Watson. Always made to be dumb in these games. Let's see. Fake train experiment. The dismantled handcar seems directly connected to our mystery. We construct the handcar to see if it can imitate the vanished train. Simples. But we'll do that in the next video. I'm going to take a pause right here. It's been about time, I'd say. So yeah. Next video, we'll construct the handcar. This case is quite short. Should only be normally 2 videos, so I'm hoping for anyway, he says. So yeah. And until the next video, peeps, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you then. Bye for now.